Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Yes, do you remember what we learned about division in the previous class? Okay, so in today's class we learn firstly about division of a two-digit number by a two-digit number. So what is the first topic? Division of a two-digit number by another two-digit number. Now when a crayon box can contain only 12 crayons, if there are 84 crayons, then find out the number of boxes required to pack them. Now what are they saying? You know what are crayons, right? Yes. So a crayon box can contain how many? Only 12 crayons. How many crayons do we have? 84. So what should we find out? We should find out the number of boxes that are required for us to pack these 84 crayons. So what do we understand from this, children? In a box only 12 crayons can be packed. So the number of boxes required to pack 84 crayons is equal to 84 divided by 12. What is it, children? 84 divided by 12. See, the total number of crayons are 84 and in each box we can we can place only, there is place only for 12 crayons. So to find out the total number of boxes that are required, we should divide these two numbers, the total crayons divided by the number of crayons in each box. 84 divided by 12. Now see, 84 divided by 12. What should we find out? In the 12th table, how many times does 84 go? Yes, 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24, 12 threes are 36, 12 fours are 48. And if we go on, we find that 12 sevens are 84. What do we find out, children? 12 sevens are 84. So that means 12 is dividing 84 perfectly. 7 becomes our quotient that is written on top, and the 84, what we'll do? We'll write just below our dividend. 84 minus 84 gives us 0. Clear? What is the remainder here? The remainder is 0. We are dividing a two-digit number 84 by another two-digit number, that is 12. Now when we divide, what did we get? We got 7 as our quotient and 0 as our remainder. Now what does this say? Therefore we can say that the number of boxes required to pack these 84 crayons is 7. What can we say from this, children? The number of boxes required to pack these 84 crayons is 7. Yes, each box can have only 12 crayons, and to pack these 84 crayons we'll be needing 7 boxes. Now this was division of a two-digit number by another two-digit number where the remainder is 0. Now if you look at this scenario, the remainder is other than 0. If a rope of length 94 meters is cut into 13 equal parts, then find the length of each part. Will there be some extra piece of rope left? What are they asking us? We have a rope of length 94 meters. The total length of the rope here is what, children? 94 meters. And what are we doing with the rope? We are cutting it into 13 equal parts. Into 13 equal parts. Now what should we find out? Find out the length of each part. Yes, we divided the rope into 13 parts, right? So now we have to find out the length of each part. And apart from that, we should also tell whether any extra piece of rope will be left. Okay. So how to find this out? We need to divide the 94 meters into 13 parts. Yes or no? 94 divided by 13. 94 divided by 13. Again, if you look at the 13th table, children, yes, again as I said, for divisions it is very important that you are well versed with your multiplication tables. 13 fours are 104. This is our 13th table. Now if you look at the table, we do not have 94 anywhere in the table. So what should we do? So 13 8s are 104. Yes. So what should we do? We should go with 94 comes between 91 and 104. Should we go with the larger number or the smaller number, children? The smaller number. Yes. 13 sevens are 91 is what we are going for. So 7 here becomes the quotient, writing it on top, and the 91, the product, is to be written just below our dividend. Yes, 91 is to be written just below our dividend 94. And what will be our next step? To subtract these two. 4 minus 1 3, 9 minus 9 0. Now what is this 3? 3 is our remainder. What is 3? 3 is remaining. 3 is our remainder. Wait a minute. Yes. Therefore, what can we say? We can say that the length of each part is 7 meters and 3 meters of rope is left. What can we say, children? See, this 7 is our quotient. Yes. So the length, this becomes the length of each part. Why did we do this division? We did the division to find out the length of each part. Yes. Excuse me. Yes. To find out the length of each part. The answer, what did we get? We got 7. 7 meters. Why meters? In the question, the length is given in meters. So even in the answer, you have to represent it in meters. So this 7 meters becomes our answer. That is the length of each part. Now what about 3? What is this 3? It is the remainder. That means after dividing the rope into 13 equal parts of 7 meters, 3 meters of rope is left. 3 meters of rope is left. Now this 3 meters cannot be equally divided into 13 parts. Yes. So this 3 meters of rope is left. Therefore, the length of each part is 7 meters and 3 meters of rope is left. Clear, children? The remainder will be the part of the rope that is left. Suppose if the question was, there are 94 chocolates which are to be distributed among 13 students. Then you would say that each student got 7 chocolates and 3 chocolates were left. Okay, children? So, remainder becomes whatever is left after dividing equally becomes our remainder. Now if you look at the box here, we are having a common error. Yes, 13 6 are 78. What are they doing here? Okay. Now 13 divided by 94. We have 13 6 are 78. 13 7s are 91. 13 8s are 104. Now what will some children do is that instead of going for 91, if you go for 78, what if you go for 78? 13 6 are 78. You will write 6 in the quotient, 78 here, and when we subtract the dividend and the product, 13 6 are 78, we'll get 16 as our answer. Now this 16 will again go in 13th table. Yes or no? We have 13 ones are 13. So 1 will be written in the quotient, 13 will be written below 16. When we subtract, 3 will be a remainder. So in both the cases, 3 is the remainder. But what mistake did we do? The quotient is the mistake here. 61 is not the quotient here, children, but 7 would be the correct quotient. Okay. So when you are taking the lesser number from the multiplication table, 7s are 91, 6 are 78. So always go for the just immediate lesser number. We are already having 91 here, which is less than 94. So we should not go for 78 but go for 91. The immediate number, we should take the nearest lesser number. Okay. So if you do not take, so in this way you will get the wrong answer. 61 here is the wrong quotient. 7 is the correct answer. Clear, children? What was that? The long division of a 2-digit number by another 2-digit number. Now we are having an exercise here. Divide the following in your notebook and write the quotient and remainder in each case. If you look at the first one, 75 divided by 16. So what is the first step in while dividing, children? What I believe is, before dividing, it is better that you write your multiplication table. Now what table do we need here? 16th table. Yes. So before dividing the number with 16, it is better that you write the 16th table on the side so that it becomes easy for you. Okay, children? Okay, let me complete this. Yes, 16 5s are 80. Now, if you look at the 75, do we have 75 in our 16th table? No. So, 75 comes between 64 and 80. So, what should we go for? We should go for the nearest lesser number, that is 64. 16 4s are 64. So, 4 is our quotient, 64 is written below our dividend. When we subtract, 5 minus 4 1, 7 minus 6 1. Yes. Now do we have 11 in the 16th table? No. Do we have any number lesser than 11 in the 16th table? No. So all the numbers are greater than 11 here. Yes. The answer that we got is lesser than the divisor. What? It is lesser than our divisor. So 11 becomes what? 11 becomes our remainder, children. What is the quotient here? 4 is the quotient and 11 becomes our remainder. Okay. Coming to question 2. 90 divided by 15. We know that 15 6s are 80. 15 7s are 85. Sorry children. What was the question? 90 divided by 15. Yes. 15 5s are 75. 15 6s are 90. What do we have? 15 5s are 75 and 15 6s are 90. So how many times does 90 go in 15th table? 15 6s are 90. So 6 becomes our quotient and 90 is written just below our dividend. And when we subtract these two, 90 minus 90 gives 0 as our answer. So what is this 0? 0 is our remainder. And what about 6? 6 becomes our quotient. For 90 divided by 15, 6 is our quotient and 0 is our remainder. Clear, children? Coming to question 3. 96 divided by 32. 96 divided by 32. Again, we know, what do we know? 31 1s are 32. 32 2s are becomes 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. Okay. 32 3s are becomes 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. Now, if you look at the table here, 32 3s are 36. 32 is exactly dividing 96 by how many times? 3 times. 32 3s are 96. So 3 becomes our quotient and 96 is written just below our dividend. When we subtract these two, what is the answer, children? 96 minus 96, 0 is our answer. So the 0 becomes the remainder and 3 becomes our quotient. Clear about division of 2-digit number by another 2-digit number. And yes, 4, 5 and 6 are for your homework, children. You can try solving these at your home. Now moving to the next topic, which is division of a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. First, let us look at a division when the remainder is 0. Okay, children? What question do we have here? If a sack of rice weighs 25 kilos, then how many sacks can be made from 525 kilograms of rice? What are they saying? Sack means, are you seeing this bag here? Yes, this bag of rice weighs how much? 25 kgs. Now what should we find out? How many such sacks can be made from 525 kgs of rice? Now while solving the word problem, what will be our first step? to write the information given in the question. Quantity of rice in one sack. Quantity of rice in one sack is equal to how much, children? 25 kilograms. So, what should we find out? The number of sacks that can be made from 525 kilograms of rice is equal to how much? This 525, that is the total kilograms of rice, divided by 25, which is the quantity of rice in one sack. Yes, 525 divided by 25. The first step 1. As the digit 5 at hundreds place of the dividend is less than 25, take the hundreds place of dividend is less than, take the hundreds and tens digit together. This sentence here is repeated, so I am cutting it off. So yeah, take the hundreds and tens digits together, that is 52. 2 times 25 gives 50, leaving 5 as the remainder. What are they saying? 525 divided by 25, children. Okay, now how do we start division? We start dividing from the left side. Yes, so if we take only the digit 5, now 5 is less than our divisor here, so we cannot divide. So what should we do? We should go for taking the next digit as well, that is the digit in tens place as well. Now 52. If you look at the 25th table, children, 25 ones are 25, 25 twos are 50, 25 threes are 75. Do we have 52 in 25th table? No. But what do we have? We have, 52 lies between 50 and 75. 52 lies between 50 and 75. Now which number should we go with? We should go with the smaller number. 25 twos are 50. So this 2 will be written in a quotient just about 52. Yes. Now the product 50 will be written just below our 52. And when we subtract 2 minus 0, 2, 5 minus 5, 0. Clear till now, children? Now what do we do after this? After this we will bring the next digit down. Yes, we will bring the next digit, that is 5 down. So 2, 5 becomes 25. Now if we look at 25th table, we have 25 ones are 25. So the 1 will be written in quotient and the 25 will be written below our 25. So when we subtract 25 minus 25, the answer is 0. What is this 0? This is our remainder. Here our remainder is 0, yes. And what is our quotient? 21 is our quotient. 25 is our divisor and 525 is our dividend. Yes, right. The step 1 was, as we cannot divide only 5, we have taken 52 and divided. Then what did we do, children? We brought the digit 5 down. Now we have 25. 25 ones are 25. And when we subtract, 0 will be our remainder. Therefore, what can we conclude from this division here? 21 sacks. Okay, children, always remember when we divide, our answer will be the quotient. Quotient will be our answer. So, 21 sacks can be made out of 525 kilograms of rice, such that what? Each sack has 25 kilograms of rice. Yes, that is what was asked in the question. Each sack has 25 kilograms of rice, and how many sacks can be made out of 525 kilograms? Now what is our answer? 21 sacks can be made. Clear, children, about division of 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. Now consider some more examples and complete the last example. Yes, again we are given few examples here to complete. If you look at the first example, 476 divided by 14. Now if you take the only first digit, children, 4 is less than our divisor. Yes, so we cannot divide it. So what do? We'll take the hundreds and tens together. We have 14 threes are 42. When we subtract 7 minus 2, 5. 4 minus 4, 0. Now what to do after that? we need to bring the digit down, the digit in ones place down. 5 6 becomes 56 and 14 fours are 56. How much? 14 fours are 56, and when we subtract, 0 will be our remainder. Clear, children? Next example, 720 divided by 15. Again, if we take only the digit in the hundreds place, that is 7, it is less than our divisor, so it is not possible to divide. We are going to take both hundreds and tens digits together. Now 72, we have 15 fours are 60 and 15 fives are 75. Yes, so we do not have 72 in 15th table. What number will we go with? 15 fours are 60. 15 fours are 60, and when we subtract, 2 minus 0 2, 7 minus 6 1. Yes, children, we are left with 12. Again, what should you do? Bring the ones digit down. 120. 15 eights are 120, and when we subtract, 0 will be our remainder. Clear with both the examples? Now let us complete the last one. What is it? 36 divided by 648. Now if you look at 36 table, 36 ones are 36, 36 twos are becomes what? 6 twos are 12, 1 carry, 2 threes are 6 plus 1, 72. Yes. Now if we take only the first hundreds digit, again it is less than our divisor, so we need to take hundreds and tens together. Now do we have 64 in the 36th table, children? No, 64 comes between 36 and 72. Now what should we do? Go with which number? The smaller number. Yes, 36 ones are 36. 1 will be written in the quotient and 36 will be written below 64. When we subtract, 4 minus 6 is not possible, borrowing. 14 minus 6 8, 5 minus 3 2, 28. Next step would be to bring the ones digit down. Yes, children. Now if you look at the 36 table, 3 6 are 18, 3 3s are 9 plus 1 10. Wait a minute, children. Okay, 8, I guess it will go with 8. 6 8s are 48, 8 3s are 24 plus 4 28. Yes, 36 8s are 288. It is dividing exactly. So 8 is written in the quotient, 288 is written here. When we subtract, 0 will be our remainder. What is the answer here? 18. 648 divided by 36 is equal to how much? 18 is our answer. Clear about 3-digit number dividing by a 2-digit number. Now what happens when the remainder is other than 0? In the long division method, if the remainder is less than the divisor, then further division can't be carried out. For example, let us see what happens when 876 is divided by 35. See, 876 is divided by what? 35. 35 ones are 35, 35 twos are 70, 35 threes are 105, 35 fours are 140. Yes, children, 35 fives are 175. Okay. Now if you look at the, if you take only 8, it is smaller than our divisor, so it's not possible to divide. Taking hundreds and tens together. Now do we have 87 in 35th table? No. It comes between 70 and 105. Yes. So we'll go with the lesser number. 35 twos are 70. This 2 becomes the quotient. 70 is written below 87 when we subtract 7 and 1. Yes, children, bringing the ones digit down, 176. Again, we do not have 176 in the 35th table. Okay, if you want, you can add and check, you can check. 35 6r becomes 210, children. Okay. And 35 5r is 175. It comes between these two. So again we need to go with the lesser number. 35 5s are, so 5 written in the quotient, 175. When we subtract, 1 will be our answer. Now, do we have any other digit to bring down? No. Can 1 be divided by 35? No, because 1 is lesser than our divisor. So what will 1 become? 1 becomes our remainder. Clear, children? Now when we have a number which is lesser than the divisor and we cannot divide it further, then it becomes our remainder. It is the number that is remaining after dividing. So 25 is our quotient, 1 is our remainder in this. Now here are some more examples given below. Complete the last example. Wait, children, yes. So what should we do? Here are some more examples given for us. First one is 376 divided by 12. Again, 3 is not possible to divide, so we will take 37. We have 12 3s are 36. Yes, when we subtract, 12 will be our remainder, 6 brought down. We have 12 1s are 12. Yes, children, when we subtract, 4 will be our answer. Again, as I said earlier, now 4 here is smaller than our divisor and we cannot, there is no other digit to bring down as well. So 4 becomes what? 4 becomes our remainder here. Now coming to second one, 720 divided by 27. Again, 27 2s are 54. When we subtract, 18 will be our answer. 0 brought down, 180. 27 6 are 162. And when we subtract, children, 180 minus 162, 18 will be our answer. Now again, 18 is lesser than 27, which is our divisor. So we cannot further divide it. And 18 becomes what? 18 becomes our remainder. Okay. Now here are some exercise 4.5. Divide the following in your notebook. Write the quotient and remainder in each case. What should you do in this? You should solve these questions in your notebook and then you should write what is the quotient and remainder when we divide each of these numbers. Okay. Coming to the first question. 875 divided by 24. If you look at the 24th table, 24 1s are 24. 24 2s are 48. 24 3s are becomes what? 72. Okay, children. 24 4s are 96. Okay. Now if we take the first two digits here, 87, we do not have 87 in the 24th table. It falls between 72 and 96. We need to go with the lesser number. Yes. 24 3s are 72. And when we subtract, 7 minus 2 5, 8 minus 7 1. What should we do next? Bring another digit down. What should we do? Bring another digit down. So 155. We are left with what? 155. So let us see what is 24 6 are. 6 4s are 24. 2 2 6 are 12. 14. Okay, children. Again 24 7s are becomes 168. 168. Now what should we do? We should go with 24 6 are. 6 written in the quotient, 144 written here. When we subtract, 11 will be remaining. Now there are no digits to bring down and again 11 is lesser than our divisor. So we cannot further divide it. So what does 11 become? 11 becomes our remainder and 36 becomes our quotient. Clear? Yes, children, this question number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, I think you can do this, right? We have already discussed many example division problems. Okay, so try solving these at your home. Now coming to division of a 4-digit number by a 2-digit number. Just now we have learned how to divide a 3-digit number by a 2-digit number. So again this is also the same, children. Just another digit is added in the dividend here. Here we are having a problem. If an amount of 4,410 rupees is to be distributed equally among 15 workers, Then find out the amount each worker would get. Yes. So what is it? The total amount to be distributed is 4,410 rupees and the number of workers is 15. So how much money would each get, children? How to find out? Divide 4,410 rupees by 15. What should we do? Divide 4,410 by 15. 15. See, 15 ones are 15. Yes, it is always better to write our table on the side. Wait a minute, children. Let me write this up very quickly here. Okay. Now coming to this, one digit is not possible to divide. So taking 2, we do not have 44 in the 15th table. So going with 15 twos are 30. When we subtract, 14 will be our answer. 1 brought down. Again, we do not have 141 in our, what do you say, in our 15th table. Yes. Wait, children. 150. Okay. Now 141 falls between 135 and 150. Yes, so we'll go with the smaller number again. 15 nines are 135. Now when we subtract, 6 will be our answer. Again remember, we are having 0, another digit up there. So bringing the digit down. Now what do we have, children? 60. Do we have 60 in the 15th table? Yes. 15 fours are 60. So write 4 in the quotient and 60 down here. When we subtract, 60 minus 60 is equal to 0. So what is our quotient? 294. What is our remainder? 0. Yes, this is similar way. This is the same as dividing a 3-digit number. Yes, the only difference here is that we have brought 2 digits down. We have also brought 0 down here. Note, if the thousands and hundreds digit taken together is less than the divisor, then also consider the tens digit. See, if even suppose this is 44 here, right? Suppose if the divisor was 115. Now even now 44 is less than our divisor. So what are they saying? Feel free to consider the tens digit as well. We can consider 3 digits as well. Okay? When only two digits are also not greater than our divisor. So what can we conclude? 294 rupees would be received by each worker. Yes, here are some more examples where the remainder is no other than 0. Okay. So what did we learn just now? A division where the remainder is 0. Now if you look at the examples here, 2627 divided by 17. Taking the first 2 digits together, 17 ones are 17. When we subtract, 9 will be the answer. 2 brought down. What do we have now? 92. Now 17 fives are 85. So 5 in the quotient, 85 written below. When we subtract, 7 will be our answer. Yes, children. Remember, we are having another digit up here. So we are bringing it down. 77 is brought down. Now 17 fours are become 68 and we subtract, 9 will be our answer. As we know, after 9 we do not have any other digit to bring down and also 9 is less than our divisor. So what does 9 become? 9 becomes our remainder. In the same way, in 3020 divided by 32, yes children, now if we take 2 digits here, 30, yes, even then 30 is less than our divisor. So what should we do? We can take 3 digits together, 302. 32 nines are 288. When we subtract, 14 will be our answer. Then we are having the digit in ones place up here, bringing it down. So 14 becomes 140. Now in 32 table, we have 32 fours are 128. And when we subtract, 12 will be our remainder. Yes children, now after this we do not have any other digit to bring down and also 12 is lesser than our divisor. So we cannot divide it. So what does 12 become? 12 becomes our remainder. Clear with the concept of division of 3-digit and 4-digit number? Okay. Try solving the division problems and also recall and be perfect with your multiplication tables, children. That will make your division easier.